All right, guys, welcome back. Another great day in the market. We are at 180 officially now. In my last video, I think I was sitting around 155. So we made another 25K of gains, and now we're sitting at the 180 mark. New positions that I opened up, I got some Twitter puts, some AMD puts, some Affirm, Zoom puts, and SPY. These are pretty expensive. I've actually spent quite a decent amount of money of these. I have 83,000 of excess liquidity left. So we're gonna look to, and a lot of these are 16 day to expiry, 16 day. These SPY puts are a short term hedge, so they were a little shorter. These Affirm calls are a little bit longer dated, and these AMD puts are a little bit longer dated as well. But these are all pretty short term expiry. Theta decay is at 3,200, meaning that every day, if the stocks remain flat, we lose $3,200. Vega is 3.1K, means that if implied volatility goes up by 1%, the profit will increase by 3.1K. So if you have rise in implied volatility, which is the VIX, is one of the indicators for that, then that can offset the theta decay. So I always say Vega is more important than theta, but everyone likes to talk about theta. All right, moving on. So let's do a quick review of all the positions that I have, and let's see what's gonna happen. So, okay, let's see if we're gonna lose money or make money this week. Okay. So this is let's go look at the SPY first. Okay, so SPY. We are coming into this major area of support. This is the Fib 2008 retracement. Everyone's wondering why we're stopping at this level, but to me, it's kind of clear. This is a really important retracement level that we're stopping at. Let's look at the 1 hour. Tested here, went up, tested here, and we're closing above this level. Logically, I do think that the 50-day moving average is pretty close by. It's around 442. So, and let's see if that's an important level on our chart. 445 is here. What's this? This is 442. Okay, so this is the area of support that we're gonna that the SPY might drop to. Nothing is certain. We definitely could retrace up, but this is certainly a possibility. It could go down here. And then here is a decent amount of, you can find some buyers, but the major level is this 437 mark. This is where there's going to be probably a huge, if we make it down here, there's going to be a huge amount of buying, and expect a bounce if we get here. Okay. Let's look at our retracement. So if we take this retracement and we go up here, I know this is like, okay, how about we do, yeah, okay, this is gonna be kind of messy and it might be hard to see, but okay, here, this is the 50% retracement. This is the 68% retracement. So we're right at the 68% retracement, and then this would be the 78, so 440. But yeah, I mean, a lot of things are happening at this level, this 443 level, which makes me think that the buyers are kind of here to stay, and there might be a bounce. But okay, let's get rid of that. But if we go on the Heikin Ashi, okay, this is the best, because this is a great equalizer. It averages all the bars, so it doesn't make it confusing. If we go on the 1 hour, pretty sustained selling. Okay, no indicator of movement, and we're following this EMA cloud down. Okay, so 1 hour looks bearish. Let's look at the 15-minute. 15-minute following the red EMA cloud. This is a little bit of an indecision candle. Could be signaling that the trend may be over, but we're still below the the red EMA cloud. Okay, so now let's look at the longer time frame. Again, we're following this EMA cloud. This is a nice candle here. No reason to be bearish. No reason to be bullish. Momentum is kind of moving to the downside. And on the daily, again, we have sustained selling, so no reason to be bullish. On the weekly, we are starting, so this was kind of mainly green, but we're starting to reverse here. And now let's look at the normal candles. Is this an engulfing candle? Yeah. Okay. 1 hour. Again, bearish, bearish, bearish. So even on the with the normal candles, it's bearish. So yeah, this is probably going to be headed lower, and where we're going to stop, I think there's going to be some buyers at this 442 level. There's this trend line here as well. We'll see if it holds, but yeah, SPY looks bearish. So you know what, I think tomorrow, if we get a fake pump, I think it would be reasonable to buy some puts. I mean, obviously it depends, like if we're all the way at 448, then that's kind of concerning, but we'll see. I mean, this has been the pattern for the last couple of times. Okay, moving on to the triple Qs. I mean, it's the same story. We're probably getting the level. It's the same story with SPY, because everything is so tech heavy. So if SPY sells off, so will the Qs. 370 is the level here. This is the area of support if this breaks tomorrow. So watch this level, guys. If this breaks, this is a clean put buying opportunity with 1% of downside risk. So you can probably buy like 2 weeks to expiry, something like that, and that would probably work out. This one is also looking bearish on all of these time frames. So yeah, okay. Twitter. Bearish. Yeah, I don't like bearish as well. Space, all time frames, looking bearish. This has a really interesting here. Key level to break. If this breaks, the next level of support is around here, 2280. So we'll see if it gets there. And affirm. I like this because it's holding this EMA cloud. Although on the 4 hour and the daily, it's holding it. If you go on the 1 hour, it's starting to look negative. So I mean, it's not the best, I do admit. Like typically you want congruence between all indicators, but we can really see a firm touch down here and then resume. So any rally in a firm, I'm probably gonna, because I'm in like $19,000 worth of calls, and I got in them because I didn't want to miss out on an opportunity. So it was a little bit of an emotional trade, which you shouldn't, now that I'm thinking about, you shouldn't take. And in retrospect, I probably shouldn't have done that because, it is negative. Let's look at the Heikin-Ashi. Yeah, negative is turning red on the 1 hour. I mean, on the 4 hour, we're good. And usually, you can trust the higher time frames more. And that's my excuse. That's my reason for buying in, because the higher time frames are above the screen. Although it is showing some negative momentum. So I should probably exit this. It was a rash decision. Okay, I bought AMD puts in one of the most epic bull runs. Look at this. And I just bought puts into this, which is a hero call. Okay. 15, it's starting to turn. 1 hour. Looks like it's green, and then we're selling up a little bit, but I mean, it could turn this into support. So to be honest, if we get up above 106, can't be in them. Cannot be in those. If we take out this, I'm pretty strict about this stuff. If we get above this 106.78, and let's put an alarm on it. Okay, if we are above this, then I gotta exit my puts for a loss. That's just the way it goes. Okay, because then I'm wrong, and that's an important, yeah. So on the daily, it's negative, so it's like going into here and it's selling off. But on the 4 hour, 4 hour is also negative. I guess on the 1 hour. So yeah, I mean on the higher time frames, that's probably why I took it. On the higher time frames, it looks good. On the daily, it is between the 50 and the 20-day EMA, so it might come down to here. Honestly, my target for this is this low. Like once it hits 102.75, I am out of that trade. And this as well. Like once it hits 22.80, I'm out. Roku, probably a good short as well. If it like, I mean, it's getting like clamor down every time it tries to go higher. This is like a pretty decent area of resistance. So if we get another rally again, I'm probably going to short it. Twitter, a little bit of a relief rally. I don't believe it. Like the momentum, I mean, the red EMA cloud on the daily 4 hour, 15 is like starting to consolidate, but like 1 hour is still negative. So, and it's like kind of coming right into it. So, target is 56. But I have some time with those. Like I have 16 days. So I'll probably watch it for the next 2 to 3 days and see what happens. But overall, guys, SPY bearish. And like, yeah, I mean, you have to be buying puts if any rallies. Like, I don't know how you can't. Same with QQQ and IWM. Same with IWM. Like, how can you not be buying puts here? I mean, the IV for IWM is quite high, so options are pretty expensive, but yeah. Anyways, guys, have a good night. This has been a recap. If you guys enjoyed it, please give a like below and comment if you want me to cover anything else. Have a good night. See you guys later.